Just try it and see. You will surely thank me for this. So, by God's grace, in today's video, I want to teach you the simplest and the best way, and with all the ingredients involved, to treat infection that, irrespective of how stubborn, how wicked, how long that infection has stayed, even if it wants, let it have spiritual undertone. If it wants, let it be physical undertone. No matter the undertone that is involved, you will get rid of that infection once and for all. So follow me till the end of this video. You will surely be happy that you did. And not just that, the recipe I want to teach today will teach you about how to eradicate infection. Even if you don't have infection, prevention is actually better than cure. There is nothing so good and so pleasant that from your head to toe you feel good about yourself, that you don't have any skin pain, both internally and externally. Sometimes you see people walking on the road, small time, they will use their hand and go down below, and you will think that the person is just mere scratching small. It will be infection that is crushing that person. So believe me, by the end of today's video, you will also discover how you will be detoxifying yourself, cleaning your womb if you are a woman, so that at any point in time, you will always feel happy about yourself without any skin pain. So if this is the very first time you're landing in my channel, you're highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that you always get new uploads from me. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for stopping by. So without wasting time, let's delve into the video. To treat any stubborn infection, I'll first of all show you all the ingredients before we head to the kitchen, because I like to show you both theory and practical. I know I am, and I still am a teacher. And once a teacher is always a teacher. And in teaching, we believe a lot in instructional material. We believe in theory and practical. So first of all, these are my ingredients for treating infection today. So the first thing you will be needing is what I call Negro pepper. See it like this, Negro pepper. Another name, if you are Igbo, we call it Oda seed. Please drop in the comment section what you people call it in your own country or in your own of dialect. But as for us, we call it Igbos in Nigeria, call it Oda seed. The people that normally sell condiments for those that give birth newly sells it. See, it's Oda seed. Then the second ingredients I have here is lemon. Okay, this quantity is actually for 2 days recipe. You need to take it at least 7 days. So you can do the second one for 2 days, the third one for 3 days, and by then the infection would have cleared. But if your infection is so stubborn, you need to drink it up to 21 days. But if it is just to detoxify your body, you can just do it 1 week. 7 days is enough, so that you will be agile from day to day, and so on and so forth. Because believe me, no sickness grows in alkaline environment. This will alkalize your body and make it not easy for sickness to inhabit. So this is my lemon. Then another thing you'll be needing is a ginger. This ginger, you will wash it and put the whole. You don't need to remove the back. Most of these things, the back is as more nutritious than even the inside. Then the next thing I have here is I have 10 cloves of garlic. 10 cloves of garlic, and I'm not going to be peeling the back. I will only cut it and put it this way. Then I have onions, 3 onions, but I will be using only one today. The next time I'll parboil it, I'll add another one to complete it, the 2 days recipe I want to do. But this one, guess what I'm going to be doing with this one? All right. So first of all, this is my sanitary pad. Whether you are a man or woman, you will need this sanitary pad as far as you want to get rid of infection permanently in your system. And then when I have gotten that, what do I need to get? I get my grater. Then I'm going to peel these onions. Then, despite the fact that this one here I will not remove the back, but this is the only one I will remove the back. Then I'll wash it very well with salt and water to make sure that there is no dirt. Then I get my grater. After I am sure that my grater is very neat, I have already washed it very well, I will now grate it. So when I grate it, then I'll get the proceed in this particular plastic. Then after I've gotten that, what do? I will now put it the way we use to pad and wear it overnight. It will drain every form of infection inside my system. And if I am sure that I am infected, I'll wear it for something. But if it's just that I want to cleanse my organ, I will only do it just for a day. And it is always good that immediately you finish your menstrual period, you do it, so that in case of any other particles that remain, it will drain out. Because most of the time, part of the thing that actually form fibroid is also if there is a residue of some particles of blood that remain in your system after your period. With time, it will start developing growth and also form fibroid. That though another thing that also develop fibroid is over secretion of progesterone against estrogen, which are two secondary hormones that nurtures pregnancy. So that's why it's good to marry on time, start giving birth, because most of the times what causes it is that when that hormone is looking for pregnancy to nurture and it couldn't find it, will start nurturing first baby and it developed to fibroid. So lest I forget, another thing you will now also be needing for this treatment of infection is scent leaf. At least you need 21 pieces for these 2 days treatment. Scent leaf. Then the next thing you will be needing is a root of palm tree. Root of palm tree. At least you need 10 pieces of the root of palm tree. Then you boil it and drink. So let's retire to the kitchen and see how we prepare that. Okay, so the first thing I will be putting right now is actually my negro pepper. Why will I put it? It's very strong. So remember, for each of them, I'm washing it twice. I will need to add salt, though this is sea salt. You know that every salt is suitable, irrespective of whether it is sea salt or not. Sea salt is stony form and it's more natural. That's why it's been the best for any spiritual work. So now, as I wash it, I have already rinsed all these things before. Make it ready. So I will now add negro pepper. And again, I'll get my 10 roots of palm tree. You don't need to put more than 10. This is so powerful. So it cures many things. One of these days, I will tell you the wonders of root of palm tree. So I wash it very well too. And add. Now I am going to start pour water here and cook this one for 10 minutes first before adding any other thing. Lest I forget, I didn't tell you about clove is part of the ingredient. Clove is also part of ingredient for this particular infection treatment. So I'm going to be adding water here now and then cook it for 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, I will now add the rest of the ingredients because these ones are harder. Then if you have opportunity, you can actually blend it. It's only when you blend it, if you have blended that you can cook all of them once. But with your blending it, then you have to boil it for 10 minutes to become soft before you add other things. So let me go to gas cooker, then boil it. While it is boiling, I prepare other ones. Adding the water because I will be drinking it first thing in the morning before meal and last thing in the night after meal. I am putting sachets of aqualafa water. Like I told you, aqualafa water is one of the best water that is alkaline in nature. And if you must be free from sick, drink more of alkaline water. This is my third sachet. I need to add all the sachet at once. Why do I need to do that? So that even when I have taken the one I needed only one cup. I don't need to take overdose. Then the water that is soaked in the remaining condiments will now be able to help drain out all the nutrients. So the next thing is to cover it and boil for 10 minutes. So I take it to cooker right now to boil it for 10 minutes while I'm preparing others. Raw pepper is boiling. Then I have to start preparing all these ones immediately so that as soon as it's exactly 10 minutes, I will now add these ones direct in the pot. So let me be sure that this is clean because I'll be cutting the other items here. So I take my lemon. Remember, we are not peeling the backs. The backs is even more nutritious than the inside. So I wash it. Remember, you must add salt to your water. Cleanliness. So what do I do now? I slice it into pieces. And slice it even more pieces than mine. Depends on you. Then the next is to add my ginger. I'll slice it like that too. With here peeling the back. I am not peeling the back. So add my ginger. I'm sure you know that ginger have lots and lots of spiritual benefits. When I have time, I'm going to deal with it too. Then I add my cloves of garlic. I wash it well to be sure that there's no dirt. I just cut them into 2 or 3 if it is big. I cut it 2 or 3. For the ones that are big, if they're small, just slice into 2. Both the back, everything. Then this is my onions. I just cut this one into 4. You know, it's more soft than all of them. Then the next thing is my scent leaves. Scent leaves, not less than 21 leaves. You wash it very well to avoid any form of dirt. If you want to slice it, if you want to add it like that, it doesn't make. I will only just slice it small. So the last but not the least is to add my cloves. So I don't need to use this water that are already dirty. So I get another thing. Let me rinse it and then get another water to rinse my cloves. My cloves. Cloves have lots and lots of health benefits. One of these days, we will do only clove tea and drink the clove tea, just as we have thyme tea, we have turmeric tea. You can actually prepare clove tea and drink alone. So good, so nice. So now I add it. Immediately, it is after 10 minutes. I pour it directly inside that root of palm tree and the group pepper that is already boiling, because that's very strong. So we have to boil it 10 minutes before adding any other ingredients. So these are my sliced ingredients, waiting for 10 minutes for me to add it to the pot. So while my infection treatment is ongoing, I'm going to be peeling these onions very well. You have to, this one you must remove the back, compulsory. So after I've removed it and wash it very well, I get my grater and grate it. Remember, everything will be almost clean because this is entering direct inside your body, so that it will detoxify, remove, and completely uproot every form of infection inside your system. It will actually, even if there is no infection, it will cleanse your wound, cleanse your organs. Nobody will talk of it, even if it was more unnecessary internal sickness, that problem, and all that will not be your portion. So remember that it's in the night when you must have taken your bed, put it and wear it till daybreak. The next day you go your way, unless you are having a serious challenge that you cannot manage. You do it morning and night, but it's not advisable. Do it in the night when you are ready to go and sleep. Read it. Whether you are man or woman, this one is not a matter of I will pardon you. So long as you have some itching down there, so long as you need to clean your internal system, so long as you know that you are not feeling comfortable down there, you have to do this, because it has both physical and spiritual implications. So even if what is happening to you have spiritual undertone, it will take care of it. It is always good you keep all these treatment items separate from your cooking item. Even your spiritual materials, the things you use to prepare any spiritual material should be different from your cooking item. If you want to pound, it shouldn't be the mortar and pestle you're using in your kitchen. You are using to pound your spiritual materials. So the next thing I do is this. This is a sanitary pad. So what do I do? Let's assume this is the pant. It's always advisable you use something like black because there is certain infection that you even have. It will come out with disgusting odor that you don't like or disgusting. So see how I put it, and then you fold this one at the back of it so that it will not fall by any means. You fold it. So you see it, you fold it. Let the gum in both sides of the pad gum to the pant. And then what do you do next? You now put these grated onions. Do you see it? You put this grated. Remember, this is not the kitchen spoon, the eating spoon. The next thing is to wear it like this. Believe me, it will detoxify your internal system. No atom of fibroid, no atom of infection will remain there. So this is it. Know that. Put it very well. So this is it. Inside a pad. See it. I hope we are seeing it clearly. Inside the pad. So what is remaining now is for the patient to wear it overnight. You do it consistently 7 days if you're already infected with infection. But if it is just to cleanse your wound, just once is enough. If you're already having itching but it's not serious infection, do it for 3 days every night. You prepare it like this. Eat your paint and gum it. Like I say, it's advisable you use black paint for this. Now, once you have arranged the pad very well on the pants, then you now put it. So the next thing now is for that person to wear it. Believe me, it will detoxify your internal system. No infection will live there. You will have no skin pain. It's already done. So I cooked it total of 15 minutes. You don't need to cook it more than that. 15 minutes is okay. 15 minutes is okay. So this cup is filled up. I only need this 1 cup per dosage. I don't need to go beyond this. That's why I normally use pure water, that sachet water, because it serves as a measurement for me. So what do I do next? Is I cover the remaining. I will not cover it well. Let the vapor. So let the vapor be going so that it will not sour. If you want, you can freeze it. So each time you want, you still avoid because it's still best to drink it hot. But for me, I prefer to leave it this way. Then, as this water is still inside that pot, it will be draining out all the nutrients. Then this one, once it cool down, I'll drink it first thing in the morning before I'll eat. Let's assume that I wake up around 5, or that I finish all my cultures around 5, then maybe 6 I'll drink it, then around 8 I'll eat 2 hours interval. Then in the night I want to go and sleep by 9, I drink it by 7, and so on. By then I would have eaten by 6. Eating late is very bad. So high at 6 p.m. you're already done with your dinner if you actually want to enjoy no skin pain life. So the taste is almost neutral. So let's test this and see how it is. While the taste is almost neutral, it's something you can drink. It's as good as somebody actually taking water, but with lots and lots of health benefits inside. It will cleanse you completely. We're always conscious of our physical body, physical skin, without actually being conscious of internal organ. When we become more conscious of internal organ, the falling sick is out of the way. Likewise, when you become more conscious of your spiritual life instead of physical life, your physical life fall into shape. So let me test it again. So neutral, as good as somebody drinking water. So with this 7 days, once immediately I finish my flu, I'll do it 7 days. Believe me, I don't have anything to do with infection. I'll live a life of no skin pain. You will live a life of no skin pain. So that is it. All right, having gone through the whole process of internal detoxification of your system, especially the womb side, and then making yourself infection free as well as sickness free and having no skin pain. Here comes the end of the video. If you find it helpful, please give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Share this to everyone. You might be helping to save lots and lots of people. And don't forget to comment down below of your own experience when you do yours, and also comment generally on the video, and God will bless you as you do. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.